Okay, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna wait till a few people come in here before I get started. Before I explain to y'all of my reasons.
What's up? What's up?
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till a few people come in here.
Hold on.
Before
Messing up. There we go. There we go. Had a hiccup already. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna wait until a few people get here before I get started. I had to close this window on the computer, so I'm gonna wait till a few people arrive before I get started. But yeah, what's up with y'all, man? I know it's like a couple of y'all in the chat. You know, what's up? Y'all doing all right today? Doing all right? Are y'all excited for the Switch? Are y'all excited for these rumors? Y'all excited for these ports? I'm just excited because I feel that the Nintendo Switch is going to be a hell of a console. A lot of people praising it, but there's the praising it, saying they're going to fully support the console. You know, GameStop praising it. They say it's going to be a game changer. Like it's going to be a really good console. And I still don't understand what's up with the crime that's going on in this community. It's really funny, man. Really is funny. And you know, I understand some people got their reasons on why porting these games over is a bad thing, but if you look at the overall aspects to this situation, it's a good thing. It's a brilliant thing, and I'm gonna explain that in a few minutes. You know, but I'm trying to just basically get who's on the chat before I get started. Who's on the chat? What's going on, hey? Our friend, hope I got it right. Our friend, Guru the Legends, Dave J, Dr. Blue. What's going on? Y'all doing all right? Doing all right. You said you excited for the Switch. Lord Kate Dale got blacklisted by Nintendo UK. Oh my God! So she got blacklisted because she's been giving out those rumors. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Hey, y'all want to know if I'm doing some fuckboy roasting? What the fuck? No, I won't say I'm gonna do a fuckboy roasting. Like I'm gonna just give y'all my legitimate reasons why the Nintendo Switch, it makes sense to port a lot of these Wii U games over to the Switch. It makes sense, man. And a lot of these Wii U owners, they just in denial, man. That's the issue here. They are in denial, you know. But like I say in my video that I did yesterday, they are just the minorities. You know, Nintendo don't care about the Wii U no more. The Wii U has been dead for over a year, almost 2 years. So why should Nintendo cater to the Wii U fans? You know, and you got a wide audience of people that did not even own the Wii U that's interested in the Switch. So that's basically what I'm coming from. You know, I understand that a lot of Wii U owners had played these games like Splatoon, you know, Mario Kart 8, Smash Brothers, Xenoblade Chronicles X. You know, a lot of these games that's rumored to go to get a port to the Switch. Even Mario Maker, you know, that rumor says it's going to get ported over to the Nintendo Switch. So I have no issue with that because you know why? Because the Switch allegedly supposed to be launching with a 3D Mario game, which we did not have last generation, a Mario RPG game in which we hadn't had in years, you know, and a Pokemon game which we ain't had in what, about 20 years on a console. Like it's a lot of good things that's going on with the Nintendo Switch. You got Skyrim that's basically got confirmed by Bethesda yesterday, and Bethesda say they're going to fully support the Nintendo Switch. So when they say fully support, they said they're going to get the Skyrim together. They're going to get the new Elder Scrolls game. Like there's a lot of stuff that's going well for the Nintendo Switch right now. That's basically what I'm saying. So in order to gain momentum with all these games that's going on to the Switch, why not port over the really good games that was on the Nintendo Wii U, in which a lot of people did not play because of the fault of Nintendo? They didn't even freaking market the system. That's basically what I'm saying. They didn't market it. A lot of people didn't know what it is, you know, and it was just an utter failure. It was a failure. So why not take a lot of these good games that was on a failure of a console, on a failed console, a blockbuster failed console, and put it on a successful console? You know, this Nintendo Switch is getting a really good reception, not only from the people in the YouTube community, but the people from the gaming industry, people from retailers, from GameStop. You know, everybody is praising this Switch, man. So why not you know, give the Switch owners as many games as possible? That's basically what I'm saying here. The more games, the better. So y'all telling me that it is an issue that the Switch is getting games? I wish I could say the same thing with the Wii U. I would have been happy to have a whole bunch of Wii ports on the Wii U because it was that damn dry. It was a freaking desert being a Wii U owner. Like it was oh my God. It was a shitstorm being a Wii U owner. And if you just only own a Wii U, I feel sorry for you because you missed out on a lot of good games, man. Like one of the best games this generation is third-party games. I love Nintendo games, but you got games like Bethesda. They said that they're gonna fully support the Wii U. And a few of my favorite games this generation was a Bethesda game, like Doom, The Evil Within, the Wolfenstein New World Order. Like those were some great games. It just wasn't on the Wii U. I would love if it would have been on the Wii U, but it is what it is, man. You know, you got games like Rise of the Tomb Raider. One of my top 3 games this generation, Rise of the Tomb Raider. It was on the excuse me, it was on the PS4, it was on the Xbox One, and Windows. So a lot of my favorite games that was on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4 or it was multi-plat, you couldn't get it on the Wii U. So, you know, that's why I'm saying, man, like I'm happy to hear that a lot of these developers are fully going to support the Switch. I'm not saying that they all going to fully support the Switch because a lot of them still got a bad taste in their mouth for what happened with the Wii U situation, but I'm seeing something good going on, and I'm seeing that a whole bunch of third parties are going to make games for the Nintendo Switch. Do I think they should put all the multi-plats on the Switch? You know, they can to a certain extent. I don't really care about that, but my issue with this is they need to make a lot of third-party exclusives that you can only play it on the Switch. So a lot of people that owns an Xbox One, the PS4, can get a Switch and possibly make the Switch their primary console because not only they get to get a lot of Nintendo games, they get to get a whole bunch of third-party games. Either it's multi-plat or it's an exclusive. If Nintendo if they would have had really strong third-party support from the get-go, then the Nintendo brand would be a lot more popular than the PlayStation brand right now. It is what it is. The PlayStation gets all the support. That's just what it is, man. What's going on, Hunted? Doing all right? What's going on, Alex? What's going on? Enoch Z, doing all right? All right. Who else is in here? Citrin. Hopefully I got your name right, man. What's going on? Y'all doing all right today? You said these guys are weirdos. I don't know what to say, man. It just boggles my mind that, you know, we was crying that you didn't get no games. Now people are crying that the Switch is getting games. Like, I don't understand. You gotta take to the perspective that the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 had a total of 160 million consoles sold combined. 160 million. So I can understand the frustrations of a lot of people that saying, I played these games last generation, you know, like, why do I want to play these games again? Why do I want to replay these games? I bought the PS3, I bought the Xbox 360, I bought these games, you know. So that's why a lot of people cried about that. I even cried about that. I said that if there is a lot more remastered games than new games, then it's going to be an issue. You know, and it is what it is. But you got to look at the fact that the Wii U didn't have many games. The Wii U didn't have no third-party support. The Wii U was a failure. The Wii U only sold 13 million consoles. So why is it a big deal? Why is people crying? The fact that Mario, Splatoon, all these good Nintendo games in which a lot of people did not try out because they refused to buy a Wii U because they didn't get third-party support. They wanted a console that plays Madden's, NBA 2Ks, FIFA's, Skyrim, Fallout, COD, Battlefield. A lot of people want to play those games. They want to play their inner Nintendo games. So it was like, if I can't play these games, then I'm not buying a Wii U. If I'm going to serve out $300 or $350, I expected full third-party support on this system, which the Nintendo Wii U never had. So it makes sense that this Nintendo Switch is going to have a lot of ports because potentially it could sell a lot, especially Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 is arguably the best Mario Kart game in the series and put it on a console that's having a really good reception. Put it on this console that a lot of people is praising, a lot of these third parties are praising, these retailers are praising, everybody in the gaming community, the gaming industry is praising. Why not put one of their best franchise, their best selling franchise on a console that's having a really good reception? I just don't understand. Why is it a big issue? No, people saying that they want more new games. So you got this Pokemon game in which will be coming out, Mario RPG / Rabbids crossover. You know, you got Skyrim is new to the Nintendo console. Splatoon supposed to be packed in with Splatoon. I enjoyed the game, but a lot of times I'll be having a whole bunch of internet connection errors because of Nintendo's weak ass servers. Like, it's a big improvement to have a lot of these games that's basically more focused on online, like Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, Smash Brothers. So why not port these games over to put it on a better ecosystem, put on a better network, so it makes sense? So why people crying? That's what I want to know. What do y'all guys think in the chat? Why are these people crying? Is it the fact that they are still pissed off that the Wii U was an art of failure? It was it was. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love the Wii U to a certain extent. I like the Wii U, you know, but like, if I ain't got no games, I'm gonna have issues. If I ain't got no games to play, then what's the point even keep cheering this console on? Yes, I was cheering on the Wii U at first, but when third parties starting to leave, when Nintendo's starting to be arrogant and not slashing the price to the Wii U so more third parties can come and support the console, then I started ratting on Nintendo. And you got a certain fan base in this Nintendo community getting mad at me because I'm ranting, you know, at Nintendo, their beloved company. You know, they was like, why are you getting mad at Nintendo? It's all third parties' fault. Third party this, third party that, or third party. You're like, come on, man. Come on. Y'all got to stop acting stupid, man. Stop acting stupid. Like, there's probably hundreds of millions of people that actually wanted to probably purchase a Wii U. We don't know. But you got to look at the fact that Nintendo didn't market this thing well. They didn't market it. They didn't do what they did with the Wii. They market the shit out the Wii. Nobody knows what the Wii U is. Nobody knows what this game, the system is. You know, since nobody didn't know what it is, third parties left. They was like, well, I'm not going to spend all my time, money, and resources making these games that's basically hard to develop for on this system, and nobody buying, ain't nobody supporting this system. So that's why a lot of these freaking ports, these third-party ports on the Wii U was gimped. That's why a lot of DLC wasn't a no-show on some of these games. You know, like Watch Dogs, a lot of people was pissed off about the whole Watch Dogs situation. A lot of people was pissed off at Ubisoft because of what they did with whenever they decide to leave the Wii U. Like, you gotta remember, Ubisoft was one of Nintendo's biggest supporters for the Wii U, and they wasn't even making no money, and they still make games for the Wii U. Well, y'all, and these Nintendo fans was the first ones to want to have pitchforks in their hands outside of the Ubisoft building, because they decided not to support it no more with Assassin's Creed, and they decided to freaking put Watch Dogs. They decided to give out Watch Dogs like 6 or 8 months after they released Watch Dogs for the PS4 and Xbox One. You know, there's a lot of hypocrisy going on around here. Lots of hypocrisy. So in order for this system to cater and wow a lot of people that did not buy a Wii U, is to, what y'all guys think, to give out as many games, shove out as many games as possible. So if you did not own a Wii U, I know Garuda Legends, you told me that you did not own a Wii U. So Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, all these games, Xenoblade Chronicles X, you know, Mario Maker, all these games are brand new to you. And not only that, you get the 3D Mario game, you get Legend of Zelda, you get Pokemon. So you telling me you should be excited. If you did not own the Wii U, you should be excited by now. I own the Wii U, and I'm still excited because A, we get Pokemon, B, a 3D Mario game, which we didn't have since Galaxy 2. You know, C, we get Skyrim. This is the first time that this has ever happened on a Nintendo console. Like, we getting games that we did not even expect to have on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm very excited to talk about that. I'm very excited to hear about this, man. Like, it's just, I don't know what is the issue here. Like I said, man, the freaking Wii U is the minority. So why should Nintendo cater to the Wii U audience? And I just don't understand. Like, I was I was in Mr. T's comment section a while ago. This ain't no bashing video on Mr. T. We're cool. You know, it's just sometimes we just disagree on certain things. You know, I was in this comment section a while ago, and somebody's talking about, well, if they continuously and take games away from the Wii U and put it on the port, then it's going to take away the Wii U's identity. I'll repeat that. He said if they keep on taking ports away from the Wii U and put it on the Switch, Nintendo is taking away of the Nintendo Wii U's identity. Let that soak in for a second. I didn't even know the Wii U had an identity. Let's just tell the truth here, man. How the fuck do the Wii U? The Wii U don't even fucking have an identity. What identity does the Wii U have? It suffered from an identity. It had an identity crisis. So what the hell is this dude talking about? It's taking away their identity? What identity? If it had an identity, then a lot of people would have knew about the Wii U. So I don't understand what this person's talking about in that comment section. And like I say, this is not a jab at Mr. T. I'm cool with Mr. T. It's, you know, some points he does make some good points, but, you know, some I just disagree with. You know, it's just not only him, it's other people. That video I did yesterday was not even towards Mr. T. It was towards somebody else. You know, but like I say, man, you know, I am all for this Nintendo Switch getting Wii U ports because, like I said, lots of people did not own the Wii U. Lots of people didn't know that the Wii U existed. Lots of people, you know, they didn't even. What you say? Why you screaming? Well, maybe I'm trying to get the message out clear, man. You got a problem with that? You said Nintendo fan base are delusional. I won't say the Nintendo fans. It's the fanboy. There's a difference between fans and fanboys. I'm a Nintendo fan, and I'm not delusional. I see the bigger picture. I see what Nintendo is trying to do. Nintendo is trying to get these games out to a wider audience. The Wii U did not. It just did not appeal to a lot of people because, you know, I guess you could go back and talk about the whole tablet situation, man. Like the Wii U gamepad, it just did not appeal to a lot of people, man. You know, you got that. You know, they said that the Wii U gamepad was a peripheral that a lot of people didn't want. They rejected it. Tablets, smartphones was getting really popular, and the Wii U the gamepad came out at a bad time, and a lot of third parties didn't want to fool with the gamepad because it takes a lot more work, a lot more money and time, and they not making no money because nobody ain't buying the consoles. You know, like it's a lot to this, man. It's a lot to this, and I'm not gonna sit up here and trash the gamepad because the gamepad, I like the gamepad on certain games like Rayman Legends. I believe that Rayman Legends was that was the best, one of the best games in the Wii U, and I feel that there was one of the best titles that Ubisoft put on the Wii U. You know, it utilized the gamepad really well. You know, but do I want to use the gamepad in every single game? No, I don't. Do I want the gamepad to be the main focus of my gaming experience? No, I don't. Do I want a gamepad to be my main focus for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? No, I want a controller, a regular controller, a DualShock controller, or a Xbox controller, whatever you can call it, or I guess with the Wii U or the Switch, the Pro controller. That's what I want. I want a Pro controller. And if there's certain games I would like to play with my tablet, that's fine. But do I want that to be my primary, my primary controller? No, I don't. So that's why I like this idea that you put the tablet in the dock whenever you play the game at your house. That's basically what I'm saying here, guys. So what y'all talking about in the comment section? What y'all saying? Y'all got some questions for me? Ask me some questions, man. I'm listening. I'm listening. Let me see. You said go ask Nintendo. Meanwhile, they will come out with ports. Suck it up. It's just video games. Yeah, you're right. It's just video games. Like, who's not doing ports these days, man? You know, this generation has been based on remasters, man. Like I said a while ago, like, you know, there's a legitimate argument for the Nintendo Switch to have a lot of Wii U ports because a lot of people just did not want to buy the Wii U. That's just simple as that. I can't get more simpler than that. And a lot of people bought the 360 and the PlayStation 3. So a lot of these games they already played last generation. So you can't compare Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 ports to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. You can't compare those. You can't compare those because those consoles was a huge success and the Wii U was a failure. So that's not comparable, man. Let me say, you said the Joy-Cons will have motion controls. You know what? It doesn't, I think it will have motion controls. But you got to remember, like, the Nintendo Switch is basically what's supposed to be what the Wii U is. It has all kinds of options in which it would cater towards everybody. Even though if the Switch has motion controls, I don't care as long I get to use my controller at home without other stuff blocking my gaming experience. If this game said I can use this Joy-Con and Pro controller or whatever, another kind of controller, that's fine. But if I'm stuck using a Joy-Con on a certain game, then that's when it's gonna be issues. I don't want to be stuck using something I don't want to use. But most gamers these days, they want a regular controller in their hand, and I believe that's what Nintendo is doing. They're trying to make sure that these controls cater towards everybody. If you don't want to use the Joy-Cons, just use the controller. If you want to take the game on the go because you don't like consoles, take the tablet out the dock and be on your way, and that's your handheld, handheld game. So, like I say, man, this console / hybrid, whatever you call it, it got so many options that I don't see what is the issue is. Like, you got the option of doing what the hell you want to do. So I still don't see the issue here. All right. He said Street Fighter 2 port. He said Street Fighter 2. That would be pretty cool because I love Street Fighter. It's like one of my best games of all time. He said more ports, more console sales, more new IPs. Thank you, Garuda Liz. You've been watching my videos because that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. The more games, the more sales. A lot of people did not buy the Wii U last generation. Lots of people did not buy the Wii U last generation. Like I said again, lots of people, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people did not buy the Wii U last generation. So it makes sense to get a lot of these games on a failed console, the console that people hated, and put it on a console that people love. Lots of people love this console. It makes sense. So, like, do I gotta speak Ebonics here? Do I gotta speak retarded so people can actually understand? I just don't understand. I really just don't understand some of these guys in this community. I just believe that a lot of these Wii U owners are selfish. You're selfish. A lot of y'all are selfish. You cannot expect Nintendo to come out with 5, 6, or 10 new games at launch. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. It's that same saying that I said yesterday. You want Nintendo to come out with 5 new games at launch? Like, it doesn't make sense. Do you expect Microsoft and Sony to come out with 5 first-party games at launch? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Nintendo, allegedly or rumored, going to have 2 IPs, Nintendo IPs at launch, the Pokemon, the Mario, and of course, you could say a second-party game because it's going to be a Ubisoft / Nintendo games, a Mario crossover RPG with Rabbit. So you can technically say 3 Nintendo IPs that we know about that's coming at launch. We still don't know about a lot of these games. There's going to be a lot more games that's going to come to the Switch in which we don't know right now. Right now, we're just going to buy based on rumors, based on speculations. I'm just going by what other people are saying. So, all right, what y'all saying in the comment? What y'all saying in the chat? What's going on, CW or C4? What's going on, King Gamer Arthur? What's going on, Lord Marth? You doing all right? Doing all right today? Appreciate y'all for joining. Who else is here? What's going on, Wayne Gardner? Doing all right? Who else is here? Hopefully I got everybody. It's like I said in my Nintendo Switch video, all these extra control styles are optional, not forced like the Wii U gamepad was. If you choose, you can play with traditional controller. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. You have the option to do what the hell you want to do. That would cause a shitstorm with Splatoon last year. Lots of people was pissed off because we didn't have options to have voice chat, playing Splatoon, because a game like that, you need to have voice chat so you can have a strategy with your teammates, so you can communicate with them, so you can have a better game plan, so to help your chances of winning that match. That was the issue here, and lots of Nintendo fanboys or Wii U fanboys was damage controlling the fact about what's the point of having a voice chat. You can use Skype, you can use Google Hangouts, they don't need it. You can't just basically tell what other people need. If you don't want it, that's you. Lots of people want it. That's them. Stop forcing your opinions on other people. That is the issue. That's been the whole issue. This whole entire Wii U generation, bunch of arguing back and forth with the Nintendo fan base. Got a phone call. I'm gonna put my phone on silent. I thought I had it on silent. All right, now it's on silent. All right, get back to program. Yeah, like I said, man, that's been a really big issue last generation. Well, I guess you could say last generation because Switch about to come out. You know, bunch of Nintendo fanboys just going at it. Had civil war going on between the fan base. You know, like it's just stupid. You know, Nintendo fans trying to shove their opinions on other Nintendo fans. Like it's just so stupid. Just whatever your opinion is, you just keep it over there. But like Nintendo, what they're basically doing right now, they trying to change for the better. They trying to change for the better, man. That's basically what I'm seeing here. They change it for the better. They trying to shove out as many games as possible, especially to the people that did not own the Wii U, and yet people are still crying. Like, how the hell can you cry? And you was the first one in line, the first one to hype up the Nintendo Wii U when it launched. You was hyped for those little games that they got at launch, but yet you're not hyped for the Switch, in which it has a Pokemon game, in which the Wii U did not offer, in which has a Mario RPG game, in which the Wii U didn't offer. Fans been crying about a Mario RPG game for a very long time. It's going to have a Mario 3D game, in which Nintendo fans has been crying about for years. We get to have that with the Switch on launch day, and yet people are still crying? Like, I don't understand, guys. I just don't understand. What's going on here? What's up with people crying about this shit? Oh my God. Yeah, you're right about that. Our friend, Nintendo fans all year long arguing over, is it going to be AMD or is it going to be NVIDIA? Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, it's not worth crying about which freaking chipset is going to use. We don't care. I don't care. You said you're thinking about getting the Xbox One S. Is it good? I like it. The Xbox One S is it's a lot better than the original Xbox. So the design, there's a power brick. I love everything about it. Love everything about it. What else is in the chat? You say I like my chips with ketchup. Hey man, some people eat chips with ketchup. Some people eat popcorn with hot sauce. I used to do that. I used to eat popcorn with hot sauce. It is good. All right, he said they are arguing because everything is a game to gamers, including conversations. Even if you can't make them happy, it won't stop. You can't never make nobody happy, man. Can't never make nobody happy, man, because everybody got their own opinions. Everybody's different, and with this community, there's like red versus blue. You could say like Crip versus Blood, and that's what I'm seeing inside this Nintendo community. Is you got the blue team versus the red team. And we just, a lot of us, it's not gonna, come together and just come to equal terms that, hey man, like we don't agree to a certain extent, but we're going to respect each other. That's the issue here. We don't have enough respect in this community. It's like, people got their opinions about something, and people get so triggered and pissed off, and they want to make exposing videos, calling them fakes, calling them a fake Nintendo fan. Just be like you're flippity flop. Like I see all this mess all the time, man. Just respect everybody's opinions, and everybody can just go and be on their way. That's the issue that we've been having. That's why I say the gaming community is the worst community ever. We don't see this in the movie community. We don't see this in the comic book community. Like so there's a lot of communities in this YouTube community, and I swear, the game community is the worst of all. Like Jesus Christ, man. All right, what else y'all got to say? You said, damn, aren't you tired of Mario? Well, you got to remember, like, Mario is Nintendo's flagship title, and it makes sense to have a Mario game on the Nintendo system. It makes sense. It's just like Halo. You got to have a Halo game every generation. And, every generation, every Xbox generation, there's more than one Halo game. You got the Halo Reaches, the ODST, you got the Halo Awards, there's a lot of Halo games besides the main series. And it sells really good. Microsoft can go overboard with Halo, just like Nintendo could go overboard with Mario, with the Mario parties, with the Smash Brothers, with the Mario Karts, and of course you got the Mario games, you got the platformer 2D side-scroller Mario game. It sells well. So that saying is, if it's not broken, then don't fix it. But the 3D Mario game is basically what everybody's been waiting on. We don't have too many 3D open world Mario games. We don't. The only ones we got is Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, and that's it. We got only 4 3D Mario games ever since Nintendo stepped into the 3D gaming. Only 4 of them. We got a whole bunch of Mario games, but the 3D Mario games, the open world Mario games, we don't have enough of it, and I'm really excited to hear about that. He said we need a Grand Theft Mario. Oh man, that would be loud. That would be funny as hell. All right, what else? He said 2 questions. Would a Switch use this at all? And is the tablet the actual console? The Switch is going to be a cartridge-based console. That's why it has a very different architecture than the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. A lot of people was arguing about the 4 gigabytes of RAM. You can't compare a system that has 8 gigabytes of RAM that runs on a Blu-ray disc drive, and Blu-ray disc drives, whenever it installs games, whatever, it takes a very long time. It spins very slow. So that's why it's a slow process when games are installed. When you put cartridges in, it's just bam, you get to play. Bam, bam, bam. So does it need 8 gigabytes of RAM? No, it doesn't need 8 gigabytes of RAM, because if it did, then we would be hearing a whole bunch of bitching, a whole bunch of complaining and whining, and everything from these developers. These developers is praising Nintendo. Praising Nintendo. If they knew that this was if they knew that this system didn't have enough storage, then they would have said something a long time ago. They got people like Review Tech USA. He's supposed to be a tech channel, and he still doesn't know a difference between a cartridge-based system versus a Blu-ray disc drive-based system, and he's a tech channel. Like, come on, man. It's just, you just got to use your head sometimes. Use your head. That's basically what I'm saying. All right. You said, let me see. You said the problem with the Wii U is half of its life cycle was nothing but Mario. They ran Mario to the ground. What generation that Nintendo never ran Mario to the ground? I'm just being honest. What generation they didn't ran Mario to the ground? It's the same thing every generation. Lots of Mario games, but the deal with that is, like, the main Mario games in which the hardcore Nintendo, like the core Nintendo fans want. The core Nintendo fans want a 3D Mario game. That's what we wanted, and the closest we got was a 3D Mario 3D World. That wasn't a 3D game. It wasn't an open world game. It was still a platforming Mario game. That's basically where I'm coming from. You said HD 3DS alone is going to sell like hotcakes now. It also played console games and able to connect, to the TV, red controller. Sign me in. Like I said, well, he's a Review Nipples USA. He tripping, Dr. Blue. Okay, what I was talking about? Oh yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. That's options, man. What is wrong with having the options? Like, I still don't understand. There's a lot of options with the Nintendo Switch. You have the freedom of playing the game any way you want. You could take it on the go. You could keep it at home. But when you're at home, there is no peripheral, because that peripheral is your tablet, and the tablet is in the dock. So everybody's good. However you want to play your Nintendo console or handheld, you can play any way you want, any control you want. That's why I have no issues with that. I have no issues, But it's really the Wii U fans that's really pissed off about this situation. And like I said, the Wii U fans is just the minority of the group. So Nintendo don't care. If Nintendo would have cared about the Wii U fan base, then they would have continuously and sold. They would have continuously and basically give out more games to the Wii U. They didn't support after 2014. After 2014, it's been a downward spiral with the Wii U support from Nintendo. They didn't care after 2014. 2015 and up, Nintendo just did not give a damn about the Wii U. So if they don't care about the Wii U, why do they care about the little 13 million fans that they 13 million Wii U owners that they had? It just doesn't make sense. This Nintendo Switch is a promising console. A promising console. And people are still bitching and complaining. Okay, you said Foxconn leaker saying the developer kit had 8 gigabytes of RAM. Handhelds 1080p, multi-touch screen. How come developer kits are more powerful? It's just rumors. Like, honestly, I don't think the tablet is going to be 1080p, because if it's 1080p, it's going to drain the fuck out that battery. So that's why you have to do 720p. If you want to have at least an okay battery life, you have to have a 720p. But like I say, it's just rumors, and I'm just going by what I think. 1080p multi-touch, it's gonna drain a lot of battery, lots of battery. Sandy, what's going on, UGK? You doing all right? Said the Switch getting more games than the Wii U is a fact, undisputed. Yeah, it is a fact. So that's why I'm not crying. People crying that the Switch is actually getting the games, but like I say, man, they are on the other side of the Nintendo fan base. Like that, those are the Nintendo fans that I don't associate myself around. Those are the Nintendo fans that still magically they still think that they are still in their magical Wii U world, thinking that the Wii U is the best thing since sliced bread. They are in their little imaginary world. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. You say you're honest. I'm honestly glad I skipped the Wii U. I like Nintendo's work, but I just wasn't looking that promising. It wasn't looking that promising to you. So, yeah, you, Lord Marth, Guru the Legends. A lot of people said the same thing. Like, it wasn't promising. The Wii U wasn't promising. It had a bad reception. A lot of people didn't know what it was. A lot of people was confused. It was a lot of things that wasn't going so well with the Wii U before it launched. So it opened up windows. It opened up doors for a lot of y'all non-Wii U owners to go and buy a Switch. If you love Mario Kart 8 is one. I don't know. I think it's the best in the series. Mario Kart 8 is a really fun game. Smash Brothers is a really good game. It could be a lot better with better online. The online was trash. And if they can actually have a lot better online ecosystem with the Switch, then this is perfect. A lot of these games that was basically based online, like Splatoon and Mario Kart and like Smash Brothers, if they can basically have a lot of better online, infrastructure, then this is perfect for a lot of y'all gamers, a lot of y'all non-Wii U gamers, a lot of us Nintendo gamers in general. That's basically what I'm saying. You said I only got the 3DS, didn't feel like I was missing out. Oh, I guess you didn't really miss out because Nintendo put some of their Wii U titles on the 3DS, like Mario Maker. Of course, you got Smash Brothers. I know Pikmin. Pikmin's getting their own 3DS game. Hyrule Warriors. Like, Nintendo know what they're doing, man. They know they're not making enough money off of the Wii U, so that's why they're taking games away from the Wii U and not only put it on the 3DS, but put it on the Nintendo Switch. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what else we got? You say if the Wii U had come out last generation and competed with the 360 and PS3, it would have done well, fine. But the Wii U just came out at the wrong time, and that was one of the first issues with the system. Yes, it did came out at the wrong time. Yeah, you're right. Matter of fact, if this Switch would have came out at the same time with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, it would have mopped the PlayStation 4. It would have mopped the floor with them. If the Wii U would have came out when the Wii was out, even though the Wii was a mass success, but it was Nintendo's how can you say this? They kind of it was their biggest enemy at the same time. It was a success, but at the same time, it was their biggest enemy, because they kind of pissed off a whole bunch of core Nintendo fans. A lot of people said that Nintendo had gone fully kiddie, so that's why a lot of them skipped out on the Wii U. Not only that, Nintendo didn't help the cause by not marketing the damn thing. That's just what it is. Yeah, I heard about that. You said Monolith Soft is working on a new project, and Xenoblade Chronicles X is handled by another team. Yes, I heard about that. That's good. The more games, the better. And speaking of Xenoblade Chronicles X, I never finished the game, so I will be picking it up on the Nintendo Switch. I put in over 70 or 80 hours into the game. I was like 3/4 away of finishing the game until my house got broken into. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know about that. I talked about this a lot. My house got broken into. They stole my Wii U. They stole all my electronics. So I was like, you know what? Even though I got another Wii U right now, I just don't. I don't know if I want to go through it. I don't know if I'll go through another 80 hours trying to get back to where I was. That's a lot. That was a long time. I invested so much time to Xenoblade. But if they come out with a port that's better enhanced, Get rid of all the pop-ups, better graphical fidelities. Like everything is better, enhanced. I will pick it up on a Switch. Yeah, I heard about Soccer was working on a new project as well. That's what I'm hearing about. That's what I'm hearing about. It's a lot of things that's going on with Nintendo Switch, man. And like I say, the Nintendo Wii U fanboys, like just let them stay in their corner. Let them stay in their corner. Let them whine. Let them whine. It is what it is, man. I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna keep on just talking about it, man. Like you know, they're the minorities. Like nobody cares about the Wii U fan base. They're dead. The Wii U is dead. So let the games that was on the Wii U come to the Switch, so a lot of non-Wii U gamers can come and buy these games, and you know, at the same time buy a lot of these new games. Well, technically, all these games can be new to them. So, like I say, it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for everybody. So basically, I'm gonna take a couple more questions. I'm gonna go ahead and end this little podcast because I'm talking myself to death, man. That's why I like to have a lot of people here, man. It's just I don't know. That's why I like to host a podcast, because I hate talking the whole time, man. It takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot out of me. Take a couple more questions. You say you said what I'm most curious about is a retros game. I know retro. They said they're working on a game as well too. So I'm not sure what it is. I'm hearing that's new IP. You know, I don't know, man. As much as I like new IPs, I would love to have another Metroid Prime game, Metroid Prime 4. They need to have an apology Metroid game, you know, especially with that bullshit Metroid Prime Federation Force crap. That was bullshit, man. Nintendo trolled the fuck out of us. But yeah, I would love to have another Metroid game. Nintendo, they need to have their own shooters. You know, Xbox got their shooters, PlayStation got their shooters, and Nintendo, they got their own shooters. You got a Metroid game, you know, so they don't know what to do with that. You know, I don't mind if Nintendo, if they would let somebody else develop develop Metroid, I wouldn't mind. If they let the people, it's like this. I'm such a huge fan of Titanfall. I wouldn't mind if Nintendo would let Respawn develop Metroid, because man, if you hadn't played Titanfall 1 and 2, you're missing out. Titanfall 2 is an amazing game. The campaign's amazing. The multiplayer is freaking awesome. It is fun. I wouldn't mind to have Respawn develop a Metroid game, because it seems like Nintendo don't know what to do with Metroid no more. I love the Metroid series. I hate that it ended up like this. Let me see. Where are they? He said Nintendo don't care about Metroid at all. I don't know why they don't care about Metroid, because Metroid sold, like, if you want to go back to from the 80s to now, Metroid sold like approximately about 20 million copies from the games from the NES all the way to the Wii. It sold about 20 million copies, so there is still a fan base out there. He said, do you think Nintendo will release Breath of the Wild Wii U digital only to give last fuck for those weirdos? They're gonna still release Breath of the Wild. You know, they're not gonna do the Wii U owners like that, because I'm pretty sure some are pissed off what they did with the Wii U. But the Wii U still hadn't been out for 5 years. Console got at least be out for 5 years to satisfy the consumers. But then again, since the Wii U been out for 4 years, the amount of software that they got is like they got 2 years of software out of 4 years. So Nintendo, they need to give out Breath of the Wild, no digital physical version. Like, it's just so much shit that they got to fix. And they do need to apologize to Wii U consumers on how they handled the Wii U situation. You say you never played a Metro game. Would have loved to play one. Hey, man. I know, man. Like, this is the right time for Nintendo to shove out some Metro games, especially in the HD. We've never got a Metro game in HD. The Metro games are really fun, especially the ones on the GameCube from Metro Prime 1 and 2. And of course, you got 3, Corruption, that was on the Wii. Games are really fun. Nintendo, they got to cater these games not only to kids, to everybody. So I'm thinking that we're going to get another Metro game, because it doesn't make sense to have a hardcore game like that caters towards like teenagers and adults, and have a trailer, like I say, have a Nintendo Switch trailer catered towards teenagers and young adults and older adults, and not have a Metroid game. A Metroid game caters towards teenagers and young adults. So I really feel that it's going to happen. And yes, I wouldn't mind having a Metroid Prime trilogy HD. I wouldn't mind. because having an HD is kind of like it's brand new because we never had an HD Metro Prime before. It's kind of like how Twilight Princess and Wind Waker is. When they put it in HD, the game looked a lot better. So I don't mind playing these games in HD because we never had it in HD before. You said you rather tweet a happy beat. You said Nintendo would rather tweet happy birthday Xbox than celebrate Samus's anniversary. Oh my god. I know a lot of Nintendo fans are still pissed off about that. Like, yeah, they kind of did Samus wrong. They did the Metroid series wrong. Like, they should have done something. And like I said, the biggest troll of all was a Metroid Prime Federation Force or Federation Flop, however you want to call that game. I'm still disappointed about that. Nintendo, they need to do something. They need to fix this shit. If they want their core Nintendo fans to come back to their system, they need to give out what made them great in the first place, their core titles. So that's basically where I'm coming from. But I guess that's going to be it for this podcast. I'm tired. My mouth is dry. I got to get something to eat. Like I said, I can't keep doing these. I don't mind doing like a little podcast by myself talking to y'all, but doing it for over an hour, it's hard, dude. It is hard. Because I can talk a lot. And if I go over an hour, man, my mouth can be fucking dry. But anyway, like I said, I think a couple of y'all might be new to this channel because I don't remember a couple of y'all being here. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man, because I got a lot of content going forth on this channel. My Real Talk with Real Gamer podcast, it'd be lit every week. We have fun every week. A lot of people love the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. And I might have one tonight. I'm not sure. It depends on how what everybody's doing. I know Alex, he usually have his podcast every Tuesday, but he's been working late these past couple of weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do my podcast tonight. So make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that notification button. So whenever I upload a video, you be first to know it. And like I say, the best thing on this channel is my podcast. I love my podcast, man. And a lot of people love this podcast. So if you never watched the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can know and I can keep you updated on what I'm doing. But anyway, guys, like I say, man, I really appreciate y'all. And appreciate that, Enix. I really appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all for talking to me. My chat has been live. It was like about 16 or 17 y'all in here this whole time. So really appreciate that, man. And I might be doing a little bit of more of this with y'all, maybe 101 with y'all, probably, once or twice a week. I know I did one last week. I did one today, so I might do another one next week. I'm still doing my podcasts every Thursday. Well, I can't do it tomorrow because of Thanksgiving, but I'm going to go and switch it over to today. Tonight, I'm going to do my Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. So y'all just make sure that y'all come and y'all enjoy this really good podcast because we have debates all the time. We always make fun of each other. We be cracking jokes. So it's funny, man. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all for coming. And I will see y'all tonight. Peace.